Hey, this is Dale Simpson with Southern Exposure Home Inspection and Construction, and we're in the crawl space inspecting a mill that was built in the 1880s. And as you know, back in those days, they used real lumber, and a lot of this is oak beams with oak flooring. And the things I wanted to share with you is this one, under this section of this mill, has had a lot of moisture damage and fungus growth. And at one time, that beam right there was like a 8 to 10 inch beam, oak beam. And you see where it's heavily deteriorated right here. And then a lot of these mills had a lot of heavy equipment. So, you know, between the beams and the floor system right here looks like it's probably 3 or 4 inches thick, and it's completely deteriorated right here. And also, with this mill being the size it is, I believe it's about 25,000 square feet, they require a fire suppression system. And you can see that part of this is not even connected to the floor anymore, because that bracket right there is pulled through the subfloor. And right here is one of the heads, the upright head, and right here is the fusible link. And usually it'll tell you the temperature that it'll go off and the year manufactured. And as you can see, it looks like the temperature to make this go off is 160 degrees, and it was manufactured in 1971. So we're going to continue on with this inspection and see what else we find up under here. Okay, we're under another section of this floor system under this mill. I kind of want to show you this beam right here. I probed it a little bit. You can see that whole thing's moving. So it's a lot of deterioration. So we're going to continue on, see if we find anything else. All right, we're under a section of this mill where the beams are actually in pretty good shape. I kind of want to give you an idea of what the deteriorated ones, the size of them before all the deterioration happened. Here's one right here, and that's my hand. So you can see the height of that beam, and then the thickness. There's your tier. So those are very large beams, and this section is in really good shape, other than a little bit of organic fungus growth on these. So we'll continue on, see what else we find. And we got one beam here, and the subflooring is heavily deteriorated. And this is due to organic fungus growth and heavy moisture. And you can see this beam right here over the pier. You can see it's compressed down because of the floor load above, and plus half of it is missing. And it looks like this is an old oak beam that's at least a 12 by 12. So it's a very large beam supporting this floor system, and it's heavily deteriorated. And over here, looks like they repaired this section, actually removed the whole beam. And you can see over here where it's starting to push out on both sides of that pier. So my biggest concern with this is making sure that this repair will support this part of the floor system, knowing that this isn't the same size as the original beam. So we're finishing up the crawl space. Thought I'd share that with you. Till next time, see ya.